What if I told you that there's a coin out there that I think can 4x your money? I'm not selling anything. I'm not some kind of TV salesperson. And this is definitely not financial advice because I'm just a cowboy, okay? This is never financial advice. It's just my opinion, my lizard brain opinion, okay? I don't know anything. I'm just a cowboy. But I missed the pump on Solana. I missed it totally. I was sitting there on the sidelines just watching those green sticks hit. And I'm like, I wish I was in that. I caught the ADA pump right around 98 cents, a dollar, and stuff like that. Now, I know that it was a lot lower than, in the beginning of this year, but I at least 3x my money, right? Up until like $3. I know it's a little low right now, but I took profit in some. But I partly got that. But I'm looking at another coin that, in my opinion, not advice, but in my opinion, has that same potential. And that coin, that blockchain, is called Elrond. Elrond. Hello, Elrond. If you make me a millionaire, I'm going to name my next kid after you. Because I definitely just bought into this coin and I'll tell you why, right? There's multiple reasons why I'll tell you. But this coin is very, very interesting to me. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. The reason why I'm in crypto is because I'm on a journey to 2 Bitcoin. I got one in 6 months and I'm helping as many people to their first one as much as humanly possible. If you want to join with me and a whole bunch of the cowboys riding around in crypto, we could always talk and stuff like that. And you need a community around you. Join the Saloon. That's our Telegram channel. Become an official member at cowboysofcrypto.com and hit the subscribe button, will you? Anyway, so us cowboys have been talking like, what's the next best? Like, we're missing Solana, we're missing Cardano. I feel so good about Elrond. Elrond is this blockchain here that is like bringing internet scale blockchain is live. It's like making things faster, make things more secure. There's so many good things about Elrond technically. Okay, technically it is superior to Cardano and Solana and Ethereum in so many ways. Just really quick, I'm going to go over some of the technicals here, but honestly, I'm going to give you lizard brain definitions of this. Okay, this is not a technical channel. I'm not that geeky nerdy guy. If you want those real in-depth technical, go research Coin Bureau. He's a great guy to follow. Anyway, let's get into what Elrond is doing. Elrond is doing 3 things particularly interesting. One, they're using an adaptive state sharding. Okay, so for some of us, for people who are just in crypto who don't know what this means, so sharding is a way to get people to do a transaction on a blockchain. So let me do it like this. Pretend like you have a project, and that project has, let's say, 4 parts. Okay, and then say you've got teammates here, and you've got 4 teammates. Now, there's 2 ways you could do this project. The first way is that everyone tackles step 1 of this project at the same time. Okay, and that tends to be longer, right? You have more people working on one transaction, one part of this project. Or you can have everyone work on a separate part, break up the project, and work on separate parts of the project at the same time. Now, this tends to solve the whole project quicker. This process is called sharding. Pretend this is the blockchain, and you have, these nodes working on, typically they would work on the first thing at the time, but sharding actually breaks up the blockchain and has all these different nodes working on different parts at the same time. Okay, so that's essentially what sharding is. And so what they're doing here is they're using adaptive state sharding. That's a lizard brain understanding. They do that on multiple levels and multiple scales of the blockchain. So again, watch Coin Bureau. But that's what sharding is. It's breaking up the blockchain in bite-sized pieces for different nodes to work on different parts of it at the same time to make the transactions faster. How fast would you say are these transactions? Well, let me tell you. Ethereum does about 30 transactions per second. Okay, 30 transactions. Wow, that's fast, Ethereum. Not really, because if you ever use Uniswap, that junk is slow. Okay, Visa, if you swipe your Visa MasterCard or Visa card, they're doing about 1,700 transactions a second. Okay, they claim 24,000, but that's debated, right? So about 1,700 is about it. Great. Wow, Visa's great. You know, like every time that swipe card processes, that's how much it's doing per second. Now, Solana, baby darling Solana, is doing around 50,000 transactions per second. However, they were recently trying to do a lot more, and little baby tried to push more weight than he was trying. Than he, you know, he's strong enough to hold. You know, they're sitting under the weight bench with their shaky foot, and they're like, you know, like they actually shut down. They broke earlier this week because they could not handle the amount of transactions that were happening. Now, this is interesting. Cardano is claiming that they could handle over 65,000 transactions per second. And this is debated, but there's this like protocol called the Hydra that could supposedly handle 1 million transactions per second. This is untested, right? This is, you know, as of right now, I don't know this, but as of right now, what I would have to go off of is 65,000 per second. So now you have something here. You have Ethereum at 30, Visa at 1,700, Solana at 50,000, Cardano at 65,000. How much do you think Elrond is? Check this out. The mainland, they went live last year, and it did 260,000 transactions per second. That's incredible. That's incredibly fast. Okay, so that's number one, right? This is sharding. Number two, proof of stake. Proof of stake basically, if you don't know what that means, just it's different from proof of work. Proof of stake is, instead of using miners, which is proof of work, they use validators, and what it basically is they set up like a collateral. Let me take this back to iPad. Say a validator is just a person with a computer, right? And they send over into a vault, right? This is a lock. They send over money to stake into a vault. That looks like a bad. That looks like a bad. That was bad. They look like a. They send money and to lock it into a vault. I'm gonna delete that now. And you know, they send money to lock it into a vault, and then the computer randomly chooses a validator to solve this blockchain, to solve, you know, this part of the blockchain. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. Let's keep it going, right? We're all mature here. I can't believe I do that. That's all it is, and so it's different, and it's more secure supposedly, and all that stuff. So the next one they do an Elrond VM. That means virtual machine. All that, I'm not too sure what all that means. It's basically they're making it very easy for developers to use any kind of, you know, computer programming language like C++, or whatever, to create smart contracts. So like, I'll give you an example. Like Cardano has its own smart contract language. You gotta know Solidity to write smart contracts, or whatever, to program these things. But you have Elrond taking in all these different, they could use Rust, C++, TypeScript. So you could use different languages for these developers, so they don't have to learn a whole new computer programming language. They could just get on Elrond and start developing amazing businesses and amazing applications. Okay, so that's basically what Elrond is doing differently. Now let me tell you why I like Elrond. Okay, here's why. Elrond is sitting at $250 a coin, right? But what you have to do when you're investing into crypto, in my opinion, you have to look at the market cap. Because if the market cap rises, then your money will rise, okay? So Elrond is sitting at $5 million. But let me show you something. Solana, not too long ago, was sitting at that price, but now it had its pump to $46 billion. Sorry, why did I say 5? Elrond is sitting at $5 billion. Solana is at $46 billion. Cardano is at $78 billion. Here's what I'm saying. Elrond's at $5 billion. Solana had its pump from 5 billion to 46 billion. It had its pump. Okay, it had its run up. I think there's still money to be made in Solana, but I don't think you'll get that parabolic rise again. I'm not too sure if you'll get that again. However, why can't Elrond go from $5 billion market cap to a $10 billion market cap? It does more transactions per second. It has a proof of stake concept. It could bring on and onboard more developers at a time, and I'll show you why. Look at these developers. There's the ecosystem of Elrond. They're getting listed on KuCoin. They're doing partnerships with AI technology companies. They're having games on here. Like every couple of days, it seems like they're handshaking a lot. They're making new partners with people all around the world. Like this thing just keeps on going. It is a quickly, growing ecosystem rather, that is being developed on Elrond. They have what's called a growth at all costs approach, meaning they're trying to grow as fast and as strong as as humanly possible here. So you've got this coin that is only 5 billion compared to Solana, which is 46. Why can't Elrond get to 40 billion? Why can't it do the same run up as Solana did? Why wouldn't people who made money in Solana, in Cardano, rotate their money and bring their money out of those coins and bring it into projects like Elrond? I don't see why they wouldn't, and I see this is like a very big opportunity. And so I myself, just full disclosure, I've bought into this, but these are the reasons why I bought into it. I just want to be kind of clear, like, hey, I really do. I care about the Cowboys, man. I want you guys to make money. I want you guys to make bags. I don't want you guys losing out on this money. And this is just where I truly feel like this is where some money can be made. Now there's some other projects in here, but as investors, we have to look at the underpriced. We don't chase the hype. We're there before the hype. You know what I'm saying? If you're chasing that hype, you might make some at the top, but the likelihood of you getting dumped on is very, very high. So now you and I sit here as like, okay, what are some projects that are good, solid, fundamental? Like I don't even have to look at the team. You can look at the team. It's fantastic. These guys are nerd, big brain guys, not lizard brain like you and me. But we just have to look at projects that have true fundamentals, that are doing amazing things, that are growing at a rapid pace, that are underpriced. And I just think that Solana made that run up, and Cardano made that run up, and there's no reason why Elrond can't do the same. Anyway, guys, don't overthink things. Just have a lizard brain, gorilla arms, diamond hands, Cowboys ride together. My name is Aaron. Join the Cowboys. Be an official Cowboy today. I'll see you guys on the moon. Thanks for watching.